everybody, Nikki Entenman, and I am going to do a little grocery haul for all of you. I'm going to be showing you what I actually purchased from the grocery store, and I'm going to be breaking it down day by day. So here I have breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack ideas Monday through Sunday. You are gonna see a lot of repeat offenders because I love leftovers. I like to meal prep, so I have things ready to rock because protein is typically the hardest macro to hit if you are counting macronutrients, which we do in the Faster Way to Fat Loss. But on top of that, it just makes life easier as a busy mom. If you have some meat prepped, you can quickly throw it in a crock pot, throw it in a pan, warm it up, and call it a day. So I'm gonna be walking you guys through what I did for groceries this week. For Monday, I'm gonna be eating some sausage. I'm gonna scramble up some eggs. I'm gonna have a Fage 0% yogurt with some fresh berries and add a little avocado and hot sauce to my scramble here. For lunch, I am doing something super basic. You guys are gonna see this more than once this week. I am taking a rotisserie chicken, some veg salad, I already had it for lunch today. I'm gonna be putting those things together. I'm gonna be using some feta, as well as, instead of using the dressing that comes in here, I'm gonna be using the Tessemae lemon garlic. Clean, delicious. These are typically filled with a lot of sugar when it comes to the dressings that come with the salad itself, so I recommend either making your own or finding something that's a little bit cleaner like Tessemae and Primal Kitchen is another great option. For snacks, I am going to just make a protein shake. So I have my Faster Way chocolate protein, collagen, some almond milk, some frozen berries, and I'll probably put some peanut butter in there. And that's gonna be my snack. And then for dinner, one of my all-time favorites, I'm gonna be making some stuffed peppers. So I'm gonna be taking some ground turkey, browning that up. I'm gonna be putting in some riced cauliflower. I'm gonna put in some black beans, a can of corn. I'm gonna add some taco seasoning to that mixture. I'm gonna add a can of salsa as well. And then I'm going to cut the peppers in half. I'm gonna scoop in my ground turkey mixture into the peppers. I'm gonna add it to my oven for about 25 minutes at 365 or until these peppers are tender, and that is what is going to be for dinner. Sometimes my kids don't love the peppers, so what I do is I just make a little extra of the mixture and throw it in a bowl with some 90-second Uncle Ben's rice, and that is what my kids eat. So that's what we are gonna be having for Monday. All right, for Tuesday, kind of deja vu here. It looks the exact same except a few things. So we're gonna have the exact same thing for breakfast. We're gonna have the exact same thing for lunch. Rotisserie chicken, veg salad, feta, maybe also dip the dressing or add some croutons to kind of jazz it up. I'm gonna have another protein shake for my snack. And then for dinner is the only thing that's changing. So I got some Adele's sausage here. I'm just gonna pop them into the air fryer. And while that is going, I'm gonna take some broccoli and some zucchini. I'm going to chop them up. I'm gonna put it on a pan in the oven and just kind of get them nice and tender. I usually do it for like 365, 20 minutes or so. And then I'm gonna add some rice or some pasta depending on what the kids and my husband want for a little starchy carb, okay? That's very basic. The reason I am cooking 2 packages of these, usually we only go through 1, is because I want some extra cooked meat for the rest of my lunches, which you guys are gonna see here. But the nice part is the protein is already going to be cooked. So I don't have to worry about popping it in the air fryer. I can just pop it in the microwave for a minute or 2, and then it's gonna be ready for the next day. So this is what we are having for Tuesday. Almost the exact same as Monday, and that's okay. It doesn't have to be fancy, it doesn't have to be different, and it doesn't have to be expensive for it to be effective. So find meals that you love and that work for you and your family, and repeat those as many times as you want throughout the week. All right, so Wednesday is going to look a touch different. So for our breakfast, I am going to make overnight oats. So basically what I do is you can switch it up and utilize a lot of different things when it comes to oatmeal. It is extremely versatile. It's one of my favorite things to do for breakfast. It is super filling, lots of fiber. I love it. So I will be putting in some oats. I'll do a scoop of collagen, some almond milk, some peanut butter, a banana, and probably some chocolate chips. I'll put it in a mason jar, stir it up, and store it overnight. So I'll be making this on Tuesday night. So on Wednesday, it's ready to go for my breakfast. All I have to do is just pull it out of the fridge, okay? That is what I'm doing for breakfast. So for lunch, I am going to have leftovers of our sausage and our veggies that I had on Tuesday night for dinner. So I just moved it to my lunch spot so I can just throw it in the microwave, have a quick and easy macro-packed and protein-packed lunch. For snack, I'm going to do a plain rice cake with some hummus, and then I like to top it with some deli turkey and some cucumbers. And I'm also gonna have some jerky for some added protein. And then for dinner, we are gonna have some frozen steamed broccoli. Do not shy away from frozen vegetables. I use them all of the time. So we have some seasoned broccoli. I'm gonna do salmon. If you don't like salmon, don't eat salmon, all right? You can sub it with a different protein. You can marinate some chicken, you can grill some steaks, you can do some ground turkey, whatever type of high protein that your family likes, please switch that out, okay? So I have a fillet here of salmon that I will thaw out. I will put some butter and some garlic and some parsley on top. I'll be baking that in the oven or the air fryer, depending on how hot it is. And then what my kids really like with the salmon is just some pasta and some pesto. Yes, pesto. So instead of marinara, you can do both if you want, but my kids really do enjoy pesto, and I like to cut up the broccoli, cut up some salmon, or do some ground turkey and throw it in a bowl and call it a day. So again, very, very basic for Wednesday. Okay, Thursday is going to look very similar to Wednesday. I'm going to do overnight oats. I'm probably going to switch it up and throw in some berries instead of the banana, but the main points, the oatmeal, the almond milk, a little bit of peanut butter, some collagen, and then adding the fruit is what I'm going to do for Thursday breakfast. For lunch, we're going to have a good old sandwich. Yes, so I got some deli chicken. I like sourdough bread, and the reason I like sourdough is because it typically is a bread that doesn't have any or very, very little added sugar. Always check your bread for added sugar and your condiments, because it is usually filled with a bunch of garbage, and you wanna make sure that you are avoiding added sugar the best you can. So I love sourdough. And then I'll just put some pickles and some onion and some, I really like arugula on my salad, and then I'll probably just do a side salad or a piece of fruit for my side for lunch. And then my snacks can look the same, depending on what I'm up for. Maybe I'll have a protein shake, maybe I'll have a couple of rice cakes with my hummus that I really enjoy, but I'm gonna keep it very and basic. Maybe I'll have a Lara bar, RX bar, I really like those. A Aloha bar is a really great option for a quick protein, but I'm gonna be on the go on Thursday, so I'm gonna grab and go what I can. And then for dinner, it's gonna be burger night around here. So I have some frozen turkey burgers that I will thaw out on Thursday, and I'll throw them on the grill. I'm also gonna throw on some brats and some additional burgers to have some added protein for the rest of the week that my kids can enjoy, that I can enjoy if I'm gonna buy in for protein. If I'm turning on the grill, I'm gonna make sure it is nice and full. So we're gonna just do some sweet potato fries for the kids, and then I personally love a baked sweet potato with my burger. So depending on what you enjoy, it's totally up to you. And then we'll probably do some corn, or I'll make a pasta salad. And then I'm gonna do mine in a lettuce wrap, but the kids really enjoy buns. So however you wanna do dinner is up to you. So we're grilling out on Thursday. All right, so Friday, looking very basic, and here's why. The weekends are extremely busy for us, and that starts on Friday. So what I'm gonna be eating for my break fast, I'm gonna kind of back away from the breakfast food, and I'm gonna have one of these sausages that I have already cooked throughout the week, and then I'm gonna have a little bit of this cereal. This is the Cascadian Farm. It is low in added sugar. Again, that is what's really important to me when it comes to my cereals. So I'm gonna be having a little bit of this and some protein. You see there's nothing for lunch. And you know why? Because I have plans to eat out with my friends. So I'm gonna be going to Mexican. I'm gonna be getting either fajitas, a taco salad, a taco plate, some enchiladas, hold the cheese, something delicious, very basic. I'm gonna watch how much sugar I intake more than anything. So if you wanna do a margarita at lunch, zero judgment, just try to do something more like tequila soda splash of grapefruit, or tequila soda splash of marg mix. That way it's not so heavy on the sugar, which is gonna give you a headache, which is gonna make you feel like crap, and was actually gonna make you crave the junk food that we want, okay? So that's what we're having for lunch. Snacks, it's gonna be the same thing. It's dependent on what I'm feeling for that day. Maybe I'm gonna be full from my lunch that I'm not gonna need a snack. For dinner, I have a little thing of chicken here. I'm gonna do Instant Pot chicken fried rice. If you follow me on Instagram, make sure to check out my recipe 2 highlight. That is where that's at. Very basic. You just throw in some stuff into an Instant Pot, you set it for 6 minutes, and you walk away. So that is what we are doing on Friday. All right, here's Saturday. You know why there's nothing on here? No, we will be eating. We are not 24-hour fasting. What we are doing here is we are having leftovers in the house. So whatever has not been eaten Monday through Friday. There's going to be a ton of leftovers. If the kids don't want leftovers, there are sandwiches, there are sausages, there are dino nuggets with vegetables, whatever you want to do. Weekends are crazy. We are typically not all at the house at the same time, whether you're running to sports or Ty and I have date night. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna eat our leftovers on Saturday. Make sure that you are utilizing the healthy food that you do have in your home instead of eating out all the time. See how you can recreate some of the things that you've already cooked to make sure that you have a wholesome meal on Saturday. On Sundays is when I usually plan for the following week. So I wanna keep my meals as basic but enjoyable as possible so I can focus on the week ahead. So almost every Sunday, my family loves to just do some fried eggs, some bacon, and then we have some paleo pancake mix that the kids will just throw on a little bit of agave and some frozen vegetables. That's what we do almost every breakfast for Sunday. For lunch, I'm gonna be doing some chicken tacos. So I'm gonna have a couple breasts left over from when I cooked chicken the couple previous nights before. And I am going to do chicken breast. I throw in some taco seasoning and a jar of salsa. I shred it up. After it's cooked in the Instant Pot, I throw it in some tortillas and call it a day. It is so easy. It usually takes about 10 minutes max to put together and very, very high in protein. For dinner, I'm gonna be making spaghetti. It is a fan favorite in our home. Our kids love it, even the baby. So I like to just throw it with a vegetable. I'm just using this as an example. I have another pack, a 3-pound turkey. I love Rao's. If you are looking for a clean marinara, this is it. It doesn't upset my stomach. There is only a handful of ingredients in it, 0 added sugar. I love this one. And then I'll just use some whole grain noodles, or I'll add some pesto for me. I'm not a huge marinara fan, so I'm gonna do some pesto. And then I'm probably gonna have a glass of wine because it's Sunday, and what's Italian without some red? So thank you guys so much for joining me in my grocery haul today. Make sure to subscribe and follow, that way you never miss a grocery haul and very simple meals for the busy mom.